Hello everyone and welcome back to F1WL German Grand Prix event in our off week today. So I believe we are doing the German Grand Prix, as you can see, and we're just waiting for everyone to join now. I don't believe there is going to be a qualifying, but so it will just be random grid. But I believe it is also a 50% race, so well, yeah, no, it will be a 50%, but yeah. Happy Easter, everyone, as well. I don't know about you, but personally, I've had quite a nice Easter so far. But yeah, still waiting for a few drivers to join, but yeah, we should be up and running pretty soon. So I will just leave you all for now as we wait for everyone to join. So from the sounds of things, we're going to be getting a few reserve drives in so far, because we do not have that good of a turnout. Obviously, that is to be expected as it is Easter Sunday. So as well, I should probably mention, I am commentating by myself tonight. We do not have a co-commentator, so at times it may be a bit dull. For example, like now, as I do not have anyone to talk to, so. So just had confirmation we will be starting very soon, as we do have 13 drivers in now. So not as bad turnout as I personally thought it would be. We did have a full grid, but sorry, excuse me. Have a full grid, but obviously quite a few drivers did drop out earlier today. Unfortunately, I believe Big Massive Sam, Gurr, Chazmeister. Let me just find it. Yeah, Big Massive Sam, Chazmeister, James, and Gurr all dropping out due to people going out for food and not being back by 8 o'clock, which is very unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Thank you, Lou, for the comment on my sneezer. But yeah, so just waiting for the final few drivers now. We're already up. There's a couple of drivers now ready, so we are just going to be going straight into it today. As 15 of the drivers now have. I don't know why 15. But we are getting going now, I believe so. As here we go. There will be no qualifying, so we are just going to be going straight into this. Gosh, that ticking sound. So many memories from that. Here we go, loading up. Oh, it's so very nice to see that. Germany. Everyone loves the German Grand. It's a wonderful track, the long straight. The final few corners are basically the same thing, but they're very satisfying corners to do. So, people in general are having a discussion about whether dive bombing is going to be allowed into turn 1. It's going to be an interesting race, I think. Honestly, also the handling models and braking and everything, the cars are completely different in 2019 from what they were in 2021. So it's going to be a very different race to what everyone's used to. Just waiting now for all the drivers to load, and then we will be away. Just waiting on Eddie now. As the drivers are out on the grid. Don't know if this is a formation lap or not. I believe it is. As quite a few drivers opting to go on to start on the mediums. But it's Monkey D. Bran starting in P1 in the Toro Rosso, but following closely behind. Oh Jesus, hang on, let me just turn down my volume. But WRFC in the Red Bull in second place, followed by both the Reynolds, Dance Super and SVT Grovery in third and fourth. Luigi's fan in the old Ferrari. God, I love the car. Fantastic design. Oh, sorry, Alfa Romeo even. Starting off in P5, then followed closely behind by Sheehan, DRS Russell, and then Lou in the other Alfa Romeo there. Then Jack, who I believe... Oh, he's SQ'd himself from qualifying, but yeah. Slower Face then in the McLaren in P10. Selects Toast. I believe that is the Haas, yeah. starting off in P11, then DJ Perks in the Mercedes in P12, Eddie in the Ferrari in P13, and then the other Mercedes in P14. As the drivers now coming to the line as we're starting this event, I'm sure it's supposed to be. It's going to be a good race today. As we have... Guys now getting ready for go. Monkey, RSC and Lou all starting on the softs. Whereas every other driver aside from so a face. That was it. As we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Oh, and that's Luigi there. Oh, SVT Grovey. Quite a few drivers. They're getting a drive through, but it's lights out and away we go. As we're going into turn 1. You can already see the turning model so different as so many drivers going wide now. But it's SVT Grovey's leading the race. I believe he also has a drive-through penalty. But that is not that was a very chaotic start. Just try. I don't do penalties in this. SVT Grovey, who, I believe he's already crashed out. Oh, dearie me, but it's Sheehan who's in the lead now as he goes really deep, looking for the switchback on RFWC. But he gets sent into the wall now instead, and he resets the track instantly. The driver's now heading down into the corner as everyone's all over the place. This has been a really chaotic start. Monkey Brown is in... Where is Monkey? Oh, he's down in P3 as he's fighting with Lou. But it's WRFEC who's in first in the Toro Rosso. And he's gone really wide there. It's going to allow quite a few drivers to get back. Jack up into P6, and Eddie, so he started P13, he's got himself back up into P5. It's been a great start for him. But it's the two soft runners who are out in P1 and 2. But DRS Russell on the mediums, not far behind either of them, but so with face on the hards as well. He's stayed in P10. They're gonna start heading down the straight soon. But there's a huge entanglement of cars here, and they're basically all side by side as right now as Eddie is lagging all over the place. But it's Jack who's maybe going to be looking for a move around the outside here of Dance Super. He's going to go on the brakes. He's probably going to look for the switchback as Dance Super gets cut across on, but that's the other Haas there who is looking for who's the Haas there, that's Alex Toastman, looking for the lighting. He's managed to put himself in front of Jack now. Really close racing here. Not many drivers knowing how to take the track. With everyone having varying things. But DRS Russell somehow, he's managed to get himself up into P1 in the Haas car. As Lou and WRFEC are his behind, but we have a yellow flag now. As... Ooh, who was that? I have no clue who's put himself in the wall there. I believe it may have just been someone going a bit wide. Eddie now's put himself up into P3 and oh no! He's just hit the curb there. He's managed to cover that really well, but SLX toast as he goes right straight over the curves. Oh no, he's lagging all over the place. But DJ Perks, I believe from P12. Oh no, and Eddie's out. Oh, not out, he's just spun. Oh, dearie me, a wonderful start, gone to race. Gone to waste there. Lou now in P2 is going to be searching to get back in front of DRS Russell on the better tyres. So he may be able to get it back, but gaining a tenth or so throughout the corner as WRFC and DJ Perks. Oh no, WRC is going to be out. He is just put himself in the wall. The first retirement of this race. That's going to be a safety car. There's the first one of this Grand Prix. 31 more laps to go. But it's DRS Russell who's been the biggest winner so far. Put himself ahead in the Haas car and the mediums. Exactly where he'll want to be. Quite a few drivers, after getting damage, opting to go onto the hard compound. And that will be crucial for them to get them back into this race, especially drivers such as SBT Grovey, who after an early spin found themselves right at the back of the grid. But, wow. a few drivers going into pits here, but let's see who is the biggest winner. So, your biggest winner of so far is Eddie, up 10 places from P13, a great drive from him. Followed closely behind by Jack with 7, up into in P2. Then it's DRS Russell, who is in P6, great drive from him. And DJ Pucks as well with 6 places fan, and Sub with facing him with 7. Then it's Lou and Super Liams, who have 4 place increases, and then Eddie after pitting is now 1 place down from where he found himself. Pitted at just the wrong time. But your biggest losers, so we'll see it's RFWC with 11 or 12 places dropped. Not what you want to see, but it's unfortunate for him. He just lost it and sent it into the wall. But then it's SVT Grove, who's down 8 places. I have no idea what's going on with him. He's done quite a few stops already. I don't know, just he's got permanently stuck in the pits. Oh, he's done 2 stops, that's why. But then as well, it's Monkey D Brown starting in P1, down in P8. And then as well, I cannot see that, but I believe it's Dance Super. It's down 6 places from P. Oh, it's Monkey D Brown and Dance Super overtaking themselves for a second there. Monkey D Brown it down from P3. But as well, Sheehan down 5 places from P6. But a pretty good start overall for everyone. We're coming around now. But Eddie's Wi-Fi has been something out of this world so far today. Absolutely fantastic would be a huge understatement there. It's been top of the range. I believe it was what caused RFWC to crash, according to some other drivers, although I do not believe it did. Who knows? But Eddie is so far back behind everyone. As I do not know whether the safety car will be in this lap. Safety car not coming in this lap. It's going to be out for the full 3. Apologies if the stream quality isn't too good. My Wi-Fi isn't the biggest fan of streaming, but there's very little I can do to help it. Drivers now coming down the straight, but I believe everyone will be on a... Ooh, who's that? Dance Super with only 35% ERS battery. Maybe hasn't figured out quite how to manage it, as I did do a bit of it, and it was very hectic. As Eddie now has been kicked from the session, I believe, so... he's also not behind everyone, so he is in at P2 in the grid, but... obviously, it's not where you want to be. But can we just take a moment to admire the Hockenheim Grand Prix? Absolutely a wonderful spectacle. Very, very fun to race on. Personally, it's probably my favourite Grand Prix of all time. Although Azerbaijan Baku is a close second for me. Safety car will be in this lap, I believe so, as that's why DRS Russell is going slow. So, when's he gonna go? He tends to leave it quite late, I believe. His time in Tier 2 last season, but what's he gonna do now? Yeah, and all the drivers up behind him. Just depends on how Eddie's can play it. As he's gone now, I believe. Oh, who's that? I believe that was... I do not know who that was, but someone nearly hit the wall there. As Eddie's letting all the drivers go past. But is that the... I believe that is DJ and Luigi who are going to have a huge battle here. So there's a huge strain of cars now. DJ probably going to be looking for a move on Sour Face quite soon. What's he going to be able to do from this? Saying a purple sector 1 apparently, according to the game. Now he's going to be looking to send it into turn... Is he going to be looking to send it into turn... into the hairpin? No, he does not. But there's a huge train of cars now. As Jack and DRS Russell are going to be side by side very soon. As Jack getting the much better exit, using a bit of grass there, but much better exit there out of the corner. DRS Russell now is going to look to be pulling away pretty soon, but Lewis and DJ on the tyre, so they're going to be pitting a lot later than everyone else. Jack is not quite finding the pace that he needs to get past DRS Russell. DRS Russell nearly losing the rears there out of the corner. Apologies, I do not know the turn names. I do not know this track too well. But there's quite a lot of drivers going wide there out of that corner, as DJ might be looking to make a move now past Lewis. Getting a much better turn 1 there, but going into turn 2 he's... Oh, there's a yellow flag now in sector 3, I believe that is just Xi'an. But yeah, DJ probably going to be looking for a move on Lewis soon. Going to be sending it now into the hairpin. He's got the inside line, and he's got a much better corner, but they've made contact there. The DJ with the better exit, and he will be ahead now. Jack's dropping back now from DRS Russell. However, all it takes is one mistake on those drives. Oh, and Jack's gone wide. He's going to have lost so much time now out of the DRS zone as well. That is not at all what he would have wanted, but sour face around the back of Lewis on the hard compound tyres. He's going to probably be looking for a move. Hopefully he can get a better result than he did in the realistic race. After spinning twice, he sent it into a wall and she got out, but Lewis taking a bit of the grass there as well. No respect for the greenery as Super Liam's retires from this race. In the sector round, of course, the safety car. Oh, dearie me. This game is flawed heavily. Is that DRS Russell as well? DRS Russell, I don't know whether he's got an issue, but I believe he's crashed and lost his front wing. Yeah, he's lost his front wing. Maybe he must have spun, and also, but that's allowed Jack to get up into P1 on the A-lap old mediums. But sour face as well into P3, and DJ Perks not far in P2 as well. DJ looking the best out of all of them with the 5-lap old mediums. Sour face obviously on the hards as well, but very good start for the race. Exactly what Jack would have hoped, to see another safety car only 9 laps into the race. But it's just been great fun so far. It's just nice to get a bit of nostalgia. Don't know about you guys, but for me it's just the first game that I ever started racing on, and I remember doing Hockenheim with my dad, and it was just so fun. Obviously my dad was extremely cocky, so even though I was 4 seconds faster than him, he still insisted that he was the best out of all of us. But it's Jack who, in the Williams, who is first, closely followed behind by DJ Perks in the Mercedes. Hopefully the safety car will be in at the end of this lap, but it's allowed for drivers like Eddie and Xi'an to... Who's that? Let's put it in the wall. Oh, both Alfa Romeos opting to pit, so As that is the safety car, different icon to what it normally is. Yeah, that's the safety car there, so it's a brown icon instead. I mean, it makes sense, you had the yellow, which was the Renault, so... But apparently some drivers not racing quite properly and just... But yeah, just remind everyone to do race properly. It's only a fun race though. As Monkey Brown and SVT Grovey overtaking each other a little bit. But ooh, a bit friendly rivalry seems. But yeah. It's been a very eventful race by far. Everyone's obviously not that used to the turning models, and the braking as well, from what I found, was the most odd, because after playing a bit from 2021 afterwards, I was going so much slower through all the corners. I don't know if that was just you. And complaining about his Wi-Fi, and rightly so, it was terrible, but the safety car's staying out for another lap. I don't know if it's just something about F1 2019, but who knows. Maybe the safety cars always have to stay out for the full laps, but who does know? Oh, I believe I know why it is. It's because DRS Russell's in the pits and Sheehan is just going through Sector 3 now, so might even be out for another lap after this. But Eddie obviously has been lapped and still in. It's an 8th position. It's right in SVT Grovey. But what a great drive it's been for Jack. I believe he started in P8 or 9. I'll just check that. Yeah, P9. But what a great race for him it has been. Still yet to make a stop though, whereas DJ Perks, whilst he may have to stop again, it's not be perfect for all these medium runners out there, as they can just prolong their tyres as much as they need to. And just keep... just keep those mediums alive as long as possible, as DRS Russell going on to the softs. Now, as he has joined back the grid. Safety car, I believe, now accelerating away. So how is Jack going to play this? Is he going to go early? Is he going to go late? Is he going to make it so he can fully accelerate round the final corner? Here he goes. So he's going to go now, a bit later than probably what he would have wanted. But oh, what's happening down there for Dan Super? He's weaving all over the place. But oh, so face just managed to keep up, but that's allowed SLX Toastman now to go down the inside into turn 2, and he's going to get the move done. As we've got a yellow flag, and oh, that's 3 cars in the wall there, I believe. That is Dan Super, SVT Grovey, and Lou all out. Surely that's got to be a safety car. 2 drivers out. But whilst this is all happening, DJ Perks and Jack having a battle. As DJ Perks has made the move on Jack down the inside for hairpin, and they're going to be side by side now. Is Jack going to look for the fight back? He's got the inside line, leading up into corner, but he's braking early, decided to back out. Doesn't want to cause a collision. We're in their race for both of them. Just had confirmation it was Grovey who caused the incident. Do not know what has happened there, but that is already down to 10 drivers. Now we're only on lap 12, but Jack now dropping back a bit from DJ. Wonder when Jack would fit him, as he said, 4 laps. 4 laps as I believe Super Liam's tried to straight line Grovey. But DRS Russell is up into P5. He's had a good recovery race. Obviously had a great start, and then he's just had a poor drive there. As that, I believe That Dance Super, who is going slowly, yeah. Whether he has front wing damage, I do not know, as he's gone wide. Surely he'll retire at some point in time. It's going to be lapped by even Eddie at this rate. But whilst this is all happening, the Sour Face has been overtaken by Toast, but maybe we're looking to get the fight back. Sour Face obviously on the hard. 12 laps done on them, so who knows? Monkey Brand off on behind Luigi Sven now. Maybe he'll be looking for a move down the straight, but he's got a very poor exit there, and that's going to make him lose all hope of doing it, as Dance Super coming into the pits, having some 5-second time penalty as well. As he also does retire in the pit lane. But Jack now 2.6 seconds behind DJ. DJ looking very commanding in his position. DRS Russell's gone down the inside of Sour Face there. Very clean move from himself. That's a pretty simple overtake. But Sour Face is going to get the DRS and probably will be looking to get it along with the slipstream down. Probably going to be looking for the inside line into the hairpin. As don't know what he's doing with his DRS there, but he's going to be looking for it for the inside line into the hairpin. Oh, as DRS Russell sends it down the inside, and he's in any contact with Jack, and Jack will be absolutely fuming about that. Why on earth is DRS Russell, whereas he gets let past by his teammate SLX Toastman. So team models there obviously, but now Toast in goal is just to defend against Jack, as Jack just doesn't have the he just doesn't quite have the speed around the corners as Toast. But he's hit the back of him there. Maybe that would be front wing damage, not what he would like here. Surely that's going to be front wing damage, as Toast does come into the pits. I do not know if that will be front wing damage or not. The DRS also now, he is unleashed, just looking to get to catch up, make up 2.6 seconds, as it is a front wing change for him. He's going on to the hard, so he's going to be trying to go for the rest of the race. DRS Russell trying to gain some time to DJ. DJ looking very commanding. 2.7 seconds ahead of everyone. But he's gone slightly wide into the hairpin there. That will allow DRS Russell to gain quite a bit of time, but he himself also went wide. So that will counteract. In fact, it will lose DRS Russell some time. Jack now right on the back of Sour Face. Can he make a move happen? Going round now into what I believe is turn 6, if I'm correct. I do not quite know, but he's right behind him now, getting the better exit out of the corner. He's taken much better line there, and he's on the throttle a lot earlier, but Sour Face just wanting to get a bit further ahead. But surely on the huge DRS straight, Jack will be able to gain, as long as he just stays behind within the DRS, so only 5/10 as well. Jack getting the better exits. Bricking to maybe a tad too much there, and that'll lose him some time. But as Sour Face going a little bit wide, but Jack, I believe, will get the DRS. Yes, he will. Will he be able to do anything with it? He'll also get the slipstream. Maybe he'll be sending it up the inside. It's a lovely camera angle that. He's gonna always decide against sending it. He's going for the switchback. Doesn't get the better exit out, or he gets the better exit, but it's not going to be enough. Or will it? Hang on a second. He's gonna send it around the outside, I believe. Yeah, Sour Face, perfect car positioning there, just blocking any attempt Jack could have there. Almost morphing into the ground for a second there as he went up the outside field. Seems Sour Face almost brake checked Jack then. What on earth is that? But only 9 drivers in this now. Xian is in the pits. DRS Russell is losing out still to DJ. Jack coming into the pits now. What tyres is he going to be going on to? Avoids the penalty. what tyres is he going to be going on to? Onto the hard, so Sheehan as well coming out on the hard, so but DJ, he is significantly further ahead than DRS Russell as they're coming around the hairpin now. But it's been a great race from DJ today so far. Oh, and they've got a safety car. Oh, is this for Jack? Do not know what he has done. I believe he has just sent it out of turn 2, and I think he's just lost it. I think he has just lost it, and he is in the wall. But Eddie, despite being a lap down behind everyone, he is going to be getting points if he keeps this on track. And you just wonder how many more people are going to DNF. If we've only got 8 drivers left, 6 have DNF'd in 17 laps, how many more do you think are going to go? It's just a question of when, not if now. Surely, I'm sure we'll be, as DJ Perez going into the pit stop now, perfect timing for him as he can go onto the hard till the end of the race now. And that will leave Sir with Face in first position. He will have to, oh, it's just a VSC I believe. Yes, it was just a VSC. So with Face now is in first as, oh, is that a monkey? Yeah, he's gone onto the gravel. Do not know what has happened there for him, but that's allowed Toast to get past him as he went very wide, almost colliding with him. But Face is in first position. He does have to make another stop, I believe so, as he did start on them. I will just check that, however. Yes, he has started on them, so he still needs to make his mandatory tyre stop. As SLX Toastman has got his 5 seconds. They're speeding in the pit lane. And Sheehan is well getting 10 seconds, so exceeding track limits. Let's just check everyone's penalties for a second. So I believe this is the only place we can. I can't be bored. So, but Luigi, 2.5 seconds behind the WRL teammates in tier 8. What's going to be able to happen? Is it going to be a bit of friendly battling, or is it going to be like what Super Instinct to Grouping? Is he going to straight line in? I highly doubt that, but DJ is only in a very commanding position as he has no pit stops left to make. I assume Luigi will have to make a pit stop. 24 lap on the mediums, we'll not see him to the end unless he has some Shui-esque, Sergio Perez-esque tyre conservation, so DJ is looking in the commanding position at the moment. I think he'll be going through to the win. Monkey Brown coming into the pits, obviously getting damage out of but the ERS management on this game is horrific, to say the least. Obviously, you don't just activate it as such. You have to specifically choose what type of ERS activation you want to use, whether it is hot lap, high, medium, low. It is not fun at all. But when will Soberface going into the pits? I assume he'll be looking to go into the hot, onto the soft, so probably around lap 24. The DJ now right on the back of Luigi. It's got the DRS, wings open as they're going into turn 1. What's he going to be able to do now? He's got the DRS again. So many DRS saves in this, or so many close DRS saves in this drive. As he gets a much better apex there. Going now into the huge ERS straight, and he's activating all the ERS as well. And he's going to probably it's going to be a simple move for him here. Going down the inside, and now but Luigi's not going to make it easy for him. He's going to look for a bit of fight back. But, ooh, made a bit of contact there. I assume that won't not be damage, but this will just mean now that DJ is released onto Sir. A bit of a DRS train beginning to form now. That's Eddie and Sheehan are side by side. Oh no, and Sheehan sent it into the wall. He's out, I believe. Oh no, not quite, somehow. No front wing damage for him. There is some front wing damage for Sheehan though. Having a little bit of friendly racing, I believe so. But DJ now, right behind Sir with Face, only 8/10. He's managed to extend the gap between him and Luigi. Luigi without the DRS, so he's not going to be able to gain anything now. But DJ with the DRS, so what's he going to be able to do with this? Going into the corner, hitting the apex perfectly again. Something a lot of other drivers haven't managed to do quite successfully. But Eddie and Xian are facing backwards as Monkey D. Brand goes past them. But DJ Perks is looking for a bit of a late move there, but isn't quite far enough. DJ gaining on Sir with Face every lap now. The tyre difference is just so heavy. Surely he'll get the move done very soon, probably even on the next lap, if not this lap. Especially with Sir having to make another pit stop, as I believe that is Xian who is ahead of him. Yes, it is. And he goes wide for them to go past. The other probably imagine that Sir waved goodbye to the other McLaren. As Eddie inevitably goes into the pits. Xian deciding, however, to stay out. Even with no front wing. Absolute mad lad he is. DJ has gotten past Sir with Face, so it's just going to be a simple race now for DJ. He's just got to ride it out to the end, like Humju did in Portugal in Season 4. Just got to ride it out to the end of the race, keeping it valid, keeping it clean, and he will be the winner of this, on this wonderful track that I myself suggested that people should do. So but yeah, but Luigi now and Sir are going to be having their battle now. So Luigi 6 tenths behind. Sir 2 seconds now between Sir and DJ. Gap extended so much in a single lap. But what can Luigi do now? As they both decide to stay out, Luigi with the DRS out, so coming onto the main straight. He's also going to get DRS on the next line as well. I believe there's a double detection zone, so but Luigi getting a much worse turn 1 there than Sir, and that's allowed him to extend the gap to 1 second, but also getting a terrible turn 2 there. But Luigi with the DRS again as they're going down the huge DRS straight. As that is Xian facing the other direction. No clue what's happened to him, but Luigi gaining a lot there. He's going to get a much better hairpin turn than Sir. Incredible hairpin turn, gaining him at least gaining him a full 10th. Luigi, it's on the better tyre wear, or maybe not actually. Tyres very equal out. Sir probably on slightly worse though, but Luigi not shifting as early as he should realistically be, and that's just allowing Sir to have a higher top speed. He just needs to short shift a bit earlier there. But you can hear the car groaning as the revs increase. Luigi getting a much better final corner, and that's allowed him to get back in DRS, but he's not going to get it for either corners. Like I said, I believed it was a DRS detection. And that's just allowed Sir to escape away, as he's looking now to gain on DJ as well. The gap's gone down from 2 seconds to 1.5. As DRS Russell coming into the pits on the mediums, as there we see it. While Xian facing the other direction for the 3rd time of this race. So, just looking to gain. He wants this race win, even though he is going to lose 20 to 25 seconds on the pit. He's just looking to make it as difficult for DJ as possible. Fair play to him, he wants a bit of redemption after that realistic race. I believe personally, I think it will be at least P5 for him, but we do not know, so how much would 25 seconds losing? 20 seconds, so yeah, I'll put him P4, and he would be on the softs, however. He might be going in this lap, in fact. 10 laps on the sauce is more than doable, so... But DJ slipping out of his grip again. Who's that there? Is that Monkey? Oh, is that DRS Russell and Sheehan? Look as if they're coming to a bit of an understanding, you know? And they're just having a, you know, nice little chat on the side as there is three drivers even there. Monkey D. Brand, DRS Russell, and also Sheehan. They're just having a nice little chat. DRS Russell refusing to go into the higher gears. SLX Toast, his teammate, going breezing past him now, and that is his race over. But Sheehan is just blocking the track for everyone moving out of the way. The driver, is he going to go for a backwards lap? Oh, go on, backwards lap. I don't know if you're listening, Ed Sheehan. Go for a backwards lap. Absolute mad lad, go on. But so with Face. He's looking to close down the gap to DJ. He looks like he's having a much better turn on. But DJ Perks coming into the pits. Why has he done this for? He's going to be going on to the softs. But why is he coming into the pits? Doesn't he think he can make the hards last to the end? I do not know. What an odd choice. So if surely we're having to pit again as well as Luigi, but... And that's going to lose him a lot of time. He might even be passed here by SLX Toast. No, he will not, but they're going to be very close behind each other now. SLX... The DJ's just gonna... Oh no! Sheehan! Oh, it's very upsetting. Sheehan's been disqualified from the session. DRS Russell just in burnouts at the hairpin. Just making the most of life. Eddie's actually racing. That's a bit surprising. Is he gonna brake? He is gonna brake for the hairpin. I was waiting for Eddie so they can have a nice little battle, I believe. His tyres are going to be absolutely flaring after that. Oh, and he nearly loses it. Damage models are so odd for this game because in 2021, very easily could have been out from that, but when is going to pit? This is the question, because surely he can't do hards to the end. That just would be, however... He'd be on 33 lap-old hards. And surely he can't make that happen. That just seems ridiculous. And Luigi as well. Surely he can't do 24 lap-old mediums. But you never know. DJ looking to close on both of them on the softs. And he had the better pace in the race. So... No, without any ERS though. However, that is the one advantage Luigi's fan, and especially have on DJ that he's gained a full second now already. Just how the tyre difference is so heavy, especially with, you know, Sir being on 26 laps old. So it's DRS Russell's going into the pits, I believe, for his 4th time of the day, as he's trying to do some donuts in the pits. As he lets Sheehan, oh no, not Sheehan, Face deciding to pit finally, and that is going to, it's got a yellow flag, don't know what that is for, but that has allowed DJ Perks to get back into the lead, as Luigi also coming into the pits, and that's for Toast in 2nd position. But surely the gap's too much between them, 8 seconds, but you never know. He is on the hards and he is 13 laps, and it's the softs will be faster for the entire race now. Let's just see how much he gains at the hairpin. So it's 7.7. How much does he gain in one corner? This is probably the biggest time gain he'll get from it. Braking a bit too late there. that's gained him 2/10. So it's possible. It's very much possible. If he has some good laps together, he will very much be within the range of SLX Toast. Yeah, speaking of SLX Toast, man, he is not far behind from DJ, unless the game is just glitched. He is not 5/10 behind, he is a bit more than that. I would like to point out game. There you go, 6 seconds. I was gonna say, he seemed like he was a bit more than 5/10 behind. But only gonna, there's nothing really to talk about, to be honest. Everyone just having a bit of a blast, as we have had 8 drivers DNF. But what a nice way to finish off Easter. Oh, as I've just been told, Eddie is in AI mode, so that would make sense. So he doesn't actually know his position. But DJ now just extending the gap between him and Toast. It's going to be a simple ride out for him. 4 laps left remaining. But SLX Toast. So Silverface has managed to go from 5.7 down to 4.1. Oh no, it was 7.7 even. Didn't quite remember, but he is closing the gap significantly, and at this rate he is going to catch him. His car sounding terrible as they're going down that straight. Always getting flashbacks from Hockenheim, from Sebastian Vettel. Imagine if he hadn't crashed that year, he probably would have won it, but that is how it goes. It's racing. Very unfortunate for him, obviously. And Surface is going to be catching Toast, and Luigi maybe as well, as he is keeping pace with him. Toast is probably shaking in his boots right now, as he knows his podium may be ripped from his grasp. Maybe he'll choose to pit and trying onto the softs, or he'll stay on the hards. If there was a safety car, that'd be perfect for him, as he could just go onto the softs. But yeah, Silverface is closing the gap significantly. He's got 3 laps left, or 4 laps basically even as well. Can he make it happen? Can he get himself a P2? What can he do? Oh, it just doesn't not sound like it's enjoying to go down the straights there. Gap's down to 2.7 seconds now. Toast tyres are just going to be getting worse and worse, whereas Surface, whilst they would degrade very quickly, they're going to be so much faster than the hards, especially as the hards are going to be dropping off significantly very soon. But it's down to 2.2 seconds. It's closing ever more per lap, and Luigi keeping pace with Sir. So it is probably going to be, unless anything drastic changes, it will be DJ who will take the win. And he'll be followed by Luigi, Toast, Monkey D. Brown, and Eddie's AI in 6th. We'll see, I cannot see the penalties, so they may change things, but Surface now closing in on Toast. He will be getting the DRS on the next lap. Current ratings, or he may even overtake him before then. So he's dropped back 5 seconds now. I don't quite know what has happened to him there, but so he takes the hairpin very nicely. So face there. He's looking in prime position now to take this P2. But will Toast be able to hold out against Luigi? This is the question. So, as so, I was going to look for the move down the inside on so much better. He just broke so much later. And he's got the move done. But Toast probably will be looking for the fight back. Maybe. As he does, from what I have seen, he is like faster. But he decides to come into the pits now. He's gonna probably, he realised that he's not gonna be able to get the move hold out against Luigi, so he's gonna go onto the softs, I believe, and see if he can potentially get a lap or two, or maybe, I don't really know. Maybe he's just seeing if he can get some time. I don't know why he is pitted. He's not going to be able to gain 15 seconds back to Luigi in just one lap, or 2 laps even. But now it's the question: is Sir going to catch DJ? Only 2 lap older, but the gap has shrunk significantly. And it's now down to 2.2 seconds. If Sir can make it so he gets the DRS on the straight, he can probably snatch this win from DJ's grasp at the last second. But we will see what is he going to be able to do. He's not going to be able to get into DRS. He's going to take in all the curve, looking for any possible time he can gain. He needs to gain 1.8 seconds now. He's getting 8 tenths realistically, or else DJ is just going to be so far ahead. But he's getting 4 tenths there. Can he gain enough, or will DJ be able to hold him off? He's not got DRS. Oh dearie me, that is not what he wants to hear. DJ now can just slap on the ERS, but so face, had he found that pace in the originally, he probably would have been able to hold off DJ towards the end of the race, but very unfortunate for him there. DJ is with the fastest lap, and yes, unless DJ makes a huge mistake, it will be DJ who takes the win here in Hockenheim on Easter Sunday. Oh no, a DJ spun! Oh no! Just as I was congratulating him, it's going to be Sir with face instead. Who's taking the win here in Hockenheim. He's nearly done a Sebastian Vettel and crashed himself out, but you can see the happiness on Sir. What a great race from him. Just clinching it right at the end. That is so unfortunate for DJ. He'll be absolutely fuming. But it's Luigi who takes P3. As you can... Oh, dearie me. Oh dear, you gotta feel for DJ there. DJ saying his tyres were on 81%, so he was very, very close. It's fortunate that Luigi didn't catch him. But, you gotta feel for him. Very unfortunate, but Sir is your winner here in Hockenheim. I believe I've just got an achievement. Sit back and relax. And it's the McLaren, Sir with face, taking the win here for the realistic event. Followed closely behind by the Mercedes driver. I believe that is actually Bottas. And then that is the Alfa Romeo of, I have no clue, of Luigi taking the P3. And what What a great race that was. Ah, thank you, game, for telling me about... Ah, level 4, look at that. Wow. But Luigi, great race from him himself. Toast as well. If he hadn't pitted, maybe he would have been able to hold out. But what an eventful race that was. I had no idea what it would be like when we're going into this, but what a great drive from Sir and DJ, to be honest. Starting out on P10 and P12. Very well. So if he's sticking to the one stop and doing it perfectly. Safety cars obviously helping him a lot, but yeah. But that is going to be all today. So thank you for joining us. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your Easter. But thank you all for joining us tonight, and goodbye.